think one of the saddest part of having this like back pain of mine is that I have to listen to my body, and as much as I want to push it to do more, see friends, go out, see places, like have this exuberant amount of energy, I'm realizing how precious it is and how important it is to listen to my body, because it's only the one that I have, and I'm really upset at it right now because I'm screaming at him like, why don't you go? Go see your friend now. And then it's going to be a mind-body challenge where I'm like, I hate you. Why did I come here? I'm miserable. And on a deeper note, for my other post that I talked about, like canceling all of my friends after getting dressed, like I genuinely want to see my friends. I genuinely want to be there. But when my body says no, I'm learning to say no myself. And like, there's no pushing it. And I'd rather have this hour in bed than to have a lifetime in bed. You know, that's exaggerated, but like, I rushed once and it caused me problems. So I'm not gonna rush again. It's just not worth it. What's the rush? What are you rushing for? Like, are you trying to get speedy? Trying to get there faster? Are you trying to pivot, like start a new career? What is it? And by doing so, deciding what I want and what I don't want and how to like navigate that has been very consuming, because the big industries who can replace you are the ones that have the most money and have the fluid amount of like agility and flexibility, and even people with PhDs, they're willing to pay you bank to do shit that you don't even know. And we're getting philosophical because I'm considering academia, and I'm debating between academia and not academia, like pursuing corporate, and I'm conflicted. I don't know what to do. And I record these talks and publish them because I don't have the capacity to take the notes down. And I will think of them, I'll create them, like someone execute these ideas, because I can't. Like, it would be wonderful to do a PhD in the studies of sexology and sex workers and how to provide for them, and like see the cross-section of Cambodia and America, since I speak Khmer. Like, I have the skill set. It's valuable. I just don't have the body or the energy to do so. And it's sad because my default is to be sitting at a desk job, which everybody hates, but I have no choice. Like, or I feel like I have no choice, but I know that there's opportunities to do other things, like be a coach, or like, you know, get my body moving, because that's what's important for me right now. But even when I want to, like, for the necessary things, it's even hard to do that. Like, even cooking and making sure that my basic needs are met is so critical. And I hate that I have to talk about this and post about it and share and like talk about a whole novel, but you know, sometimes this is what I have the capacity to share, and I can't share anymore, and this is all I have for you. And take it or leave it. If you find it valuable, if you find it a waste of time, fine, leave. But I think learning that I have abandonment issues is that now I'm trying to learn to be myself, regardless of like trying to cater to the audience and trying to like please everyone, being like, yes sir, yes ma'am. Like, I'm hurting inside, and I think that's what happens with kids, where they're neglected and not listened to. Like, for example, I have ADHD, and I've gotten these negative comments, not saying from my parents exactly, but like in general, that like I'm lazy, or I talk too much, or I don't pay attention, and I look to the side, and I like Don't give eye contact. And even like with this camera, for example, I don't even want to look at the camera because I want to allow my brain to wander, but that's not acceptable in this society. So it makes me super frustrated that there are the social norms and things that people expect you to do, to be formal, to be structured. And that's what I don't like about business, is that you kiss ass and you like suck it up, and then like I think there's a way for me to get rich just by being me. You know, I can make money, and this is through the medium of like YouTube. I don't think anything else would allow me to like record, film, shoot, produce, execute, post. Like I have a whole Spotify of me just talking, and now I have a whole YouTube of me just recording and talking. And whether or not people follow or care to listen, like this is for me and my growth. And like when I have bad days, I look back at this YouTube videos and channel and I'm like, she's so strong, because today I feel so weak. And like the other day I bawled my eyes because I was like, I fucking don't know what I'm doing. And like I always have to trust my gut that what I'm doing is right and for me, and like this is honoring myself, because fuck whoever like doesn't agree and like thinks I'm crazy or whatever. Like I get it, but for myself and for what I desires and what I want, like as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters, right? That's what my parents used to say. Now I don't know if my desires and work ethics align, and I'm like, I want to seek pleasure. I want to cook for my family. I want to make sure that everyone's eating well. I need people to like just buy groceries for me, or like just get the things I need, and I can keep doing what I love, you know, which is feeding my family, chosen family or actual family, you know, making people laugh, smile, feel good about themselves, and still do me and feel good about my own self. Because I think it all boils down to me and how I feel. Like I feel gorgeous, yeah, I'm on camera, yeah, I'm like glammed up, but this is at the cost that I'm so in pain that I have to record from my bed and sit down and talk. Like, dude, this is not fun. Whatever you want to say, or people like imply like, oh, she's beautiful and this and that. She's like, you can get anyone because she's pretty. You genuinely have to believe it in yourself that you're beautiful in order to do so, okay? Yes, I might have a face. Yes, I might have grabbed your attention from that, and now I'm getting these critical remarks, and like, yeah, critique is perfect. Like, give me another try, make me ugly, and see if I can still get the same content. Like, but I've seen people who started from the bottom and started catering to the society's eye or perception of beauty, and it's like, oh wow, now she's gorgeous. And then also people are like, oh, I like how you were before and I like how you are now. And it's like, dude, I'm not gonna like play like people please for everyone. Let me exist. And that's kind of what I'm honing in on, is that this YouTube channel has allowed me to exist, and allowed me to be silly, and allowed me to play with clickbaits and explore the algorithms of like the data structures of like hate groups, or like I pretend as if that you hate me, you know, but you don't. You're watching, and the people who really do care will stay for the content and whatever I'm teaching, and those who don't will just take a little bit and shoot me, you know. Like I get it, you're angry, and I'm sorry that your life has turned sour and you feel like that, like you can't believe the words that I'm saying, and you have this incredible structure to your life, and one way it's supposed to, this is the only way and one way that it's supposed to work. But for me, I think it's fluid, and I really think that like it resembles with my own autonomy, and that like I don't fucking know, things can click one day and not click the other, and I have no explanation for it. What can I do? I'm a very creative, passionate person, and if I can make a content like a special pill for y'all, I would. But this is what I can offer right now, is my special pill, like what I can share and talk about. And if at some point you're like, fuck, you're like, you're irrelevant, you have no skill set, and you're dumb. Like, all right, fine. It's up to you to determine whether if I'm legit or not. And if I can get a legitimate follow, subscription, viewer thing to qualify me, sure, whatever. Or I can have no one and I still live my life happily. Like, it's cool, it don't matter. And I don't put an effort into the content or the clickbaits because I don't think that's where the value is. The value is in what I'm saying, in your time, in your energy to watch it, not to like distract you by glamorous looks and like material objects and ask you to be like, subscribe, buy more shit. The best things in life are free. The best things in life come from community and family and friends and laughter and the warmth of your partner's skin or whatever. It doesn't come from buying all these materials. Gifting is something that I love. Okay, receiving gifts. Yeah, when I ask for it and I need it. Don't buy me shit that I don't need, you know? And like, even if you don't need it and you're like, oh, I'll just give it to you, it doesn't really matter. Like, shoot, that's fine. It's not a make or break for me. I'm not gonna hate you for life. Like, yeah, I want to buy that crochet nice dress that like is see-through, but like, do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yeah, but like, it doesn't matter. I want to buy myself a house. That's like intergenerational trauma that my parents want, and like, I want to buy them a house too. I want to provide for them, and I'm pretty solid on that dream. Even though I'm also seeking out my own romantic lives and journeys and meeting amazing people. Like, I'm not going to meet a millionaire that can complete all my dreams, but I believe there's a home that has all my needs. That is not heaven, but it's here on earth where I can go, such as hostels that cost $15 for a beautiful place to sleep in and then walk out in a beautiful forest or something, you know? Those things that you can imagine are possible. You just have to make sacrifices to go there, such as going to Thailand for $400. Shit, like living there month to month, you can do it. You can fucking do it if you want to. And that's something I'm considering, like just packing up and booking it. Because it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it to be like here and being like, you know, I mean, I might feel like a sense of loneliness and like despair that like, yeah, I let go of my family, I dropped and now I'm like this fucking place out of nowhere. Yeah, it makes sense, and I'm endangering myself or some shit like that. But I'm a responsible adult. I went to Sweden, Thailand, Taiwan with the help of some friends and buddies of mine. Like, it's possible, okay? It just depends on what my desires are and if they match with me, and if I want to get it, then I will ask. Whatever you need, whatever you want, go fucking get it. What's stopping you? So, all of that to say is that if you have a dream, but you have some type of obstacle, start from zero. You know, start from like just your fucking camera and talk to it. Like, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the passion and the draw and what you write into it that matters. Okay? I'm talking this out of my ass, okay? This is all non-scripted. I don't have any other like thing that I'm reading off of, but I do feel the power of like influence and talking to people and giving them advice, that whether that's unsolicited advice or not. But this is my one advice. If you can do something and it comes at no cost, okay? Just do it. No questions asked. When that time comes, when that problem that you can foresee that you'll get haters, that you'll get canceled or whatever shows up, okay, we'll deal with it when it gets there. Right now you only got like what? 0 followers, 0 likes, and 0 viewers, okay? No one fucking cares. Just do your thing and be happy. And so, I'm happy that I'm able to ramble and talk about my ideas, knowing that like, I can rewatch this when I'm down, and this is advice from 23-year-old Hillary to 23-year-old Hillary herself, and being like, this is it. Take it or leave it. All right. Bye, y'all.